Hello, Lighthouse. This is Pastor Clint here. Hey, we made it back from Guatemala, and it was quite a trip. Looking forward to sharing a little bit more about that, possibly this weekend. I wanted to let you know one miracle that did happen was that after we left the country of Guatemala, they actually closed the airport and closed the borders to keep out the coronavirus and to keep it in as well, I guess. And so it was a miracle that we were able to get out, get home on time. And we had made those plane reservations months ago, and God knew what was going to happen. Well, I just want to let you know, guys, God knows what is going to happen over the next weeks and months. And he's not scared, and we should not be afraid either, because God is with us in the midst of this. But things are going to look a little different over the next weeks and months. I mean, as an example, I can't go into my own Starbucks anymore and just sit and drink coffee. I have to make it myself. And it is still good, especially because, I can buy the Starbucks caramel macchiato creamer. So it's not the same. I'm in my office drinking a cup of coffee instead of sitting in a Starbucks. But it's still good. It's still good. And that's what's going to happen with our church services over the next couple of weeks. We need to change things up a little bit temporarily. As you know, Governor Holcomb put out a rule that we cannot meet in groups greater than 50. And then the CDC and President Trump even recommended you shouldn't be meeting in groups greater than 10. So with that in mind, our board met last night and we decided that we are not going to have normal services here at the church this coming weekend. Instead, we are going to take our message online. And so the plan is this coming Sunday, instead of having church services here, I will broadcast a message, our weekly message, this Sunday, starting at around 9 a.m. And we will post it on Facebook. We will post it through our email group that we have. We will also post it on our website. So you will be able to listen to the message this coming weekend. And I would encourage you, make sure you do, because in that message, we're going to be talking about kind of our response to this current crisis that we're in, as Lighthouse, what our response is. And then we're also going to be talking about some of those next steps. And I am determined, I really am, and I believe that God has confirmed this in my heart, that Lighthouse Vineyard Church is not only going to survive this crisis, but we are going to thrive through this crisis. We are going to become stronger. We're going to become a better community. And I believe we're going to shine the light of Jesus even more in this dark time. So I would ask that you would gather together Sunday morning around 9 o'clock. It doesn't have to be right at that time. That's when we're going to release it. So you can watch it anytime after 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. And take the time to listen to the message. We'll also have some group discussion questions. So you and your family can kind of talk about the message afterwards. Or you could get together with your small group or get together with a neighbor and watch it together and then talk about it. Because we want to continue to establish community through this time as well. And as always, if you have any questions, send me an email, find me on Facebook, call the church office, and we'd be glad to talk about this with you and discuss things with you. But I think most importantly, it's just a time for us Christians to shine. And that's what we're planning on doing, is shining the light of Christ in a really kind of a dark season, and knowing that things will be different, but they'll still be good. And I do believe that this is just for a season, and then we'll come out on the other side of this even stronger. So again, join me on Sunday morning. God bless.